Right, so I'm now going to show you how to sew a shape together, because we talked about how you make a seam and I showed you, and you've done your seam where you put two sides together. So cut all your shapes out for your shape that you're going to make. So I've got a cube that we're going to put together here. So I've got 6 identical squares, and each one I've written RS on one side. So that's right sides. So that's reminding us, because we're just working with paper, that we have right sides. We're going to put right sides together, and that means every time we do that, it will help us work out the shape so that we get all the seams on the outside to start with, so when you turn it through they all go on the inside. So we're going to take just 2 squares, right sides together. We're going to put one on top of the other, and it goes completely on top of the other. It's just going to do that so it completely hides it, and we're going to sew down one side, and we're going to use the guide plate. So I'm going to see you at the machine. Okay, so here we are at the machine. We've got them lined up right sides facing. So we're going to pop it under the machine. You can either line it up on the first line there, or you could line the edge of the paper to your foot. It doesn't matter, you choose. I'm going to put it on the first line of the guide plate. I'm going to pop that, lower the press foot and just sew straight down. So the thing you need to watch is just keep that edge in line with your guide plate. Stop there, stick your needle a little bit, pull that, cut that. Okay, so there we go. We've done sort of one half of the sort of cube going around. So right side facing down, put that down like that. We're now going to do the next side. So I'm going to be sewing onto this edge here. Get your square, right sides facing. So we're going to turn that over, right side facing. Lay that completely on top. Don't worry if this is bigger than the square underneath. That will disappear when we sew. This is the side we're concerned about. So I'm going to pick that up and repeat again. Line it up onto your line on the guide plate and sew. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit faster than you might do. Again, right side. So now starting to think about our cube. So I'm going to lay that down. So just doing the outer pieces. Pick up your fourth one. Right side down. You get the idea. I'm just going to keep doing now without talking. Okay, so we've now got 4 in a row. So we're now going to think about constructing the cube. So the cube is going to be like this. So we're now going to do this. So we've literally got to sew this side here. This is the last side to make the cube going around. Then we'll look at the tops. So literally just pull that like that. Line it up. Right sides are facing again. Just double check and sew. I haven't worried about doing any reverse or back stitch, because with the paper it will just pull the stitching apart, so don't worry about that. When you do the fabric you will want to do reverse or back stitch just at the beginning and the end. So we've now got the outer part of our cube. We've now got to do the top and the bottom. So you can get your 5th square, right side facing down. So you're going to imagine that it's going to be sat and put on top there. That's exactly how you need to do it. Right side facing in. So you're just going to pick up that edge. I'm going to pick that up. This is where it starts to get a bit fiddlier, because paper isn't very forgiving. We're going to sew across the top there. So pop this under. This is where it does get fiddly. You can pin it if you want to. Just scrunch the paper out of the way. This is just a model, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Pop that underneath. Line that up. Once you've got it under, you can sort of straighten it. We're now just going to sew. Off the end, pull away your threads, cut it. You've now got that top bit sewn in, and you're just going to work your way around. Once you've got the first one in, it makes the others easier. Fold that out of the way. We're going to sew across there. Move round, keep going, you get the idea, and you can see that that is then going to create your cube like that. And that's how you're going to start to construct your cube, and then you repeat the same on the top to get your cube. It's just 2 more like that, and that's it.